Let's bring in GOP Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin. Senator, it's good to see you. What's your reaction to this? Inflation under Trump hit just 2.7% in November, lower than expected. That number came out today. The largest monthly decline in like 2-3 years. Yes, some gaps in the data, but what do you make of the media hot takes on all this?
Well, the media is flat wrong. Keep in mind, when Joe Biden came into office in 2022, he inherited an inflation rate at 1.4%. In a year and a half, it was up to 9.1%. We had to raise interest rates to be able to head off the inflation, which caused the economy to go into a spiral. And then when you hear the left media start talking about it was a flat line at 3%, is because they had taken off certain metrics that was trying to bring down the inflation. So it wasn't true inflation. One thing that wasn't considering was energy costs. Energy costs, we know, has almost been cut in half since President Trump has been in office. Now, think about energy. Energy is the backbone of your economy. If you don't figure it into the inflation, then you can actually start pulling it out, because inflation at this point, when you figure in costs, energy costs, it is the production of energy to make a product, and it's the energy to deliver the product that you have to figure into the final cost of the consumer. What they were doing was cheating the system. What President Trump has done is say, we're going to look at the flat line inflation, what's actual cost to the consumer, and we're going to bring it down. So we've cut inflation in almost in half. It had averaged 5%. It's down an average of 2.7%. We've seen Walmart CEO, which, by the way, is the largest retailer in the world, has said that grocery prices for Thanksgiving was down by over 21%. We've seen Amazon CEO says the same products that were being sold last year for Christmas, this year they're going to be cheaper. We see that people's real income take-home pay has increased by $1,200. We know that they're going to receive the largest tax cut that they've had in history, and because since the one big beautiful bill is retroactive, meaning all the 2025, when they do their taxes in 26 for 25, the average family of four is going to see an increase of return by $1,000 to $4,000 or $1,000 to $2,000. And then when you start looking at what happens January 1st, no tax on tips. That means the ones that are truly out there working paycheck to paycheck, they're not going to be paying taxes on the income they need the most. You see Social Security people, 86% of the individuals that are receiving Social Security and living off Social Security isn't going to be paying taxes on it. The ones that are building the things that we're buying are manufacturers. Those employees out there, the ones that are building our roads and bridges and our homes, they're not going to be charged for working overtime. You're going to see a huge spike in the economy moving forward because of President Trump's economic policies, which was getting away from the disastrous Biden economic policies.
Let's show the full screen what the senator's just talking about. We're finding nearly a dozen mostly blue Democrat-run states are saying no, that their state voters are still going to have to pay taxes on tips. They're going to have to pay taxes on overtime. Let's show the states. It's states like Colorado, California, Illinois, Maine, New Jersey, New York. Let's show that full screen. So here's the thing. Your point about Democrats ignoring that energy and gas prices, when they go down, it ripples throughout the economy. If we could please show that full screen of the states. Oh, sorry, we don't have that full screen. So when oil and gas drops down, that ripples through to thousands of products and sectors throughout the economy.
Right. Well, let's take Oklahoma, for example. Oklahoma right now is enjoying gas at $1.89 a gallon. Now, you compare that to what California is averaging right now. California is over $4 a gallon. Actually, last time I looked, it was at $4.65 a gallon. So, and that's a blue state versus a red state. But this is what happens. Democrats, they love taxpayers' dollars. They don't trust you and I or any of our listeners with their own money. They think that if you send it to the government will take care of your needs, and we know how to spend it better. Well, it's false. It's not happening. It doesn't work. They tried that through the Biden economics, and what happened is inflation rose to record levels in decades, highest levels they've been in decades, and we saw it rise fast enough that we had to raise interest rates to offset it. Well, we're trying to reverse all that. And I've used this example before, and I'll use it again. The left media is saying, well, why isn't it fixed? We got in this mess because of 4 years of Biden. We're 11 months into President Trump's presidency, and it takes a long time to turn around an aircraft carrier. I can turn around a speedboat on a dime. It takes a mile to turn around an aircraft carrier. And our economy is the largest economy in the world. It's amazing the president's been able to turn it around this fast, working with Republicans that the American people elected in November of last year.
Thank you so much, Senator Markwayne Mullin. Appreciate you.